Hey everybody, Old Guy Gamer here playing American Truck Sim. Let's hop out and take a look at the paint job. I just took one of the retro paint schemes and changed the black to gray and changed the white to silver or vice versa, I forget, whatever. We're going to hop in here and do a job. Let's see what we're going to pick up. Load of sugar from Cedar Rapids to Waterloo. I never did do the Iowa mission campaign from when they released the Iowa DLC, so we're just going to jump in here and do some Iowa trips. I don't know, get back in the saddle, see how it goes. Let me go pick up this load and we'll talk about where I've been. Boy, oh boy, if it looks a little darker, it's because I made some changes. I went and bought myself a Moza steering wheel and some multi-function stalks and some pedals, and I'm still trying to get all the buttons set the way I want them. I got a G29 sitting over in the corner collecting dust now, but nope, that doesn't work. Nope, that doesn't work. Hey, that works. Oh, looks like I got the turn signals set up correctly. They're working on the multi-function stalks. I remember the first time I started using this thing, it wasn't that great because I couldn't figure anything out how to get it set up, but it's just like any other steering wheel. Slowly but surely you get it figured out. There it is over there. I couldn't find the trailer. There she is. See if I can get this thing locked up and hooked up, ready to go before nighttime. Check out that gray and silver and yellow paint job real quick with me. Kind of old-fashioned. I actually saw an old-fashioned truck when I was driving around recently on the interstate. Had an old-fashioned retro stripe job. I thought it was pretty cool looking. I got really excited and showed my wife. She didn't seem to care as much as I did. Anyways, we are hooked up. Let's go see if we can finish setting her up. Hook up the cables. There we go. I'm going to go get some sleep and then we'll take off in the morning. We only got 100 miles to go, but why take the chance we're doing it at nighttime? Let's just go sleep and we'll take off in the morning. See you in just a second when the editing is done. There was a place to sleep right over there. Why did I turn? Dimwit. I'm 2 cookies short of a dozen, if you know what I mean. Look how wide these spots are. Holy cow. We just finished our walk around and our inspections. Let's hit the road. Oh, this morning came too quickly. I was asleep. I didn't even dream. I just woke back up and it was 6 a.m. Just enough time to run inside, grab a coffee, go to the bathroom, and let's head out. You haven't noticed I've been gone for a while. Well, I've been here. I just haven't done any videos in a while. I've been playing that car dealer simulator game, which is really fun to play, but not getting the views that I wanted to get, so I kind of gave it up a little bit. I'm always in the mood to play something, but man, if it doesn't get any views, it's really discouraging. So I'm coming back to American Truck Sim, my good old standby. I retired as a cop. You'll have to go check out my channel if you want to see my goodbye video to the tune of Blues Brothers. A little walkout video, just like Jake Blues when he left and walked out of the prison. I left and walked out of the police department. Same theme music and everything. Retired in June. Took a couple months off. Got a new job as a security guard at a high school. My boss doesn't like the word security guard. He likes safety officer, but I'm okay with security guard. Every time I say it, they correct me. I'm like, it's stupid. I got no negative connotations with the word security guard. I have no problems being called a security guard, but I get corrected every time I say it at work. I'm a safety officer. So, been working a traditional, not 9 to 5, a traditional 7 to 3 job at a school, Monday through Friday, weekends off, holidays off, working football games on Friday nights. I am not having a lot of free time to play video games. Well, I've been playing video games, just the recording and editing takes a little bit more time than just playing, so I've been playing a lot of that car dealer simulator. I've been playing the heck. I started another round of Red Dead Redemption 2, trying to get my wife to play. She wouldn't play that, so I'm playing it on my own, just on the console in the living room. I'm playing Farm Sim. I'm watching all kinds of videos of other people playing games that I wish I could play, and just don't have any interest in recording, but also don't want to have to buy more games. But I'm just playing more versions of my old games that I already own, and that's what I've been doing, working and playing games and going to sleep. It's funny, since I quit being a cop, I've lost 20 pounds. Oh, that was a weird little shudder there. That normally doesn't happen. I'm supposed to have a top tier system here. What the heck is going on? Stuttering like it's a cheap Best Buy knockoff. Come on. But anyways, I've been working, playing, just not recording and posting. My channel's still doing well. I mean, I'm still getting views. I'm still getting comments on old videos and stuff. I asked AI an obvious question, and they gave me the obvious answer. What do all these popular videos have in common compared to all these videos that aren't very popular? And they're like, well, your most popular videos are the one with a clear title that answer a question that somebody might have, and they're instructive in nature, and blah 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 blah. And wouldn't you know it, AI was right. Exactly what I thought. These videos don't get too many views, but I know a lot of people like the way I talk, and they like the sound of my voice, and sometimes they like the stories I tell. I'm not really planning on telling any stories in this video. Just a welcome back to the internet kind of thing. Letting you know I haven't gone anywhere. I'm still here. I still have the same gaming setup. I got a nicer steering wheel and pedals. Not exactly thrilled with them. I mean, they're more money and they're supposedly nicer. I do like the feel of the bigger, realistic steering wheel. But honestly, the force feedback is the same. The pedals are the same. The thing about the Logitech pedals, when I had those, was... Come on, let's get over here. I put an obstruction under my desk so they couldn't slide when I pressed on the pedals. You know, like you press the accelerator, the brake, and the whole plastic thing slides on the carpet away from you. So I put a little paper shredder back there so it couldn't slide any farther back. Well, these Moza pedals, they're completely different. The way the steering wheel attaches to the desk, it pushes me farther back, so I'm like 1.5 miles away from the wall that my computer desk is sitting up against. And I put these pedals on the floor, and when I press them, they slowly but surely, just like every other set of pedals in the world, they push away from me, and then I got to pull them back with my toes or heels or whatever works. And it's annoying, just like a cheap little G29. You know, there's lots of cool things about this steering wheel. There's lots of buttons, and there's cool little lights, and lots of features I won't use, like changing the buttons different colors or whatever. But I don't know, it's more expensive and nicer, so I guess I'm more professional now. So I thought I'd get on here and do a trucking video. I've been so stuck on that car dealer simulator. It really is a fun game to play, but it's just not getting the views and the traction on YouTube that I wanted it to get. I think once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a face reveal. I might start doing like guys. Like I've been watching a lot of Trevor Martin. I might do what he does and just put a picture up in the corner of me actually playing the game, half hidden behind a microphone, so you guys can see my face. But I won't do that until I get 1,000 subscribers. Once you guys can pay for a ham sandwich for me in a month of ad revenue, then I'll show you what my face looks like. It's not that pretty, it's not that interesting, but hey, I got one, so I can show it to you. But you're gonna have to work and get me 1,000 subscribers to get up there, because I started this channel a couple years ago hoping I'd have 1,000 subscribers by the time I retired, and I retired 3 months ago and I still don't have 1,000 subscribers. So I missed my goal, but you know, I haven't exactly tried as hard as I could either. So I do have some videos that are popular, tens of thousands of views, and I'm pretty happy that people watch those videos and I'm able to actually help people. But I wish I could just do any kind of game and get lots and lots of views. Of course, I'm like everybody else. I want to be famous, want to make the money, but I really don't want to have to play every single game to do it. I wish I could just play the games I like. Like I got turned on to video gaming online. I watched the Rad Brad 2013. He played Grand Theft Auto 5. That was my introduction to like YouTube walkthroughs. You know, streamers, YouTubers, that kind of thing. He calls himself the king of the walkthroughs. Okay, hold on. I don't ever see myself being tens of millions. I just want hundreds and hundreds of people watching me. Oh, you know what? I used the keypad to turn that turn signal on. I shouldn't have. I'm finding it harder and harder to do videos just because of the new work schedule, but I don't know. I gotta find a new normal because the old way of doing it doesn't work. It used to be that I would get off of work and record videos and, okay, don't need the engine brake. I would record videos and edit when my wife was working, when I was off. Well, now we have the same schedule because we both work at schools, so not ideal coming home at the end of the day wanting to play video games and I can't get the world to be quiet so I can record correctly. So the only reason I'm able to record today is because I'm home alone and I have a minute, so I'm recording. Here I am sitting here with a brand new steering wheel and a state that I've only 10% looked through, and I got nothing to say. I'm really excited for this new American Truck Sim to release their car and truck packs. I'm looking forward to that Ford release. I want to drive some Ford Mustangs around on the map and let my company continue to make me money. That'd probably be a lot easier. I did have a DLC once where I had a Mercedes S500 or S600, whatever it was, and it was a pretty cool car. It went super fast. I remember driving around, I think it was San Francisco or somewhere out there, just doing scenic viewpoints, but that gets boring after a while. I wish I could do every scenic viewpoint and put them all on my channel. It's just so boring. I did this game so I could drive a truck, not so I could drive a Mercedes 200 miles an hour down the interstate. So I don't think I'll ever get to the scenic viewpoints that I want to do, but I will keep driving. I'm looking forward to that Illinois DLC so I can really get into my home state and drive around and see what's in the game. Been riding around in the back of a conversion van when I was a kid, driving all up and down this state my whole life. That's what I want to see in this game. We're in Waterloo, Iowa. I have never been to Waterloo, Iowa. I've been to Iowa a few times, but never Waterloo. We are only 10 miles away. Well, leave me a question if you got one. Leave me a comment if you got one. If you don't have anything to say, well, check in and say hello or say goodbye. Say I suck, say I'm great. Whatever you want. I don't care. I'll comment. If you came this far to think of a way to say that I suck, go ahead and say it, because I will probably comment back, thank you for watching. It'd be a lot better if you gave me some constructive criticism. It'd be nice, but, you know, the world's not nice. I got thick skin. Bring it on. I don't care. 10 a.m. What did we leave? 6:30? We're already here. Can't believe it took 3.5 hours to drive 100 and some miles. I want to say it was only 120 miles we were going. I keep having this dream of buying an old Freightliner Cascadia cab. No motor, no transmission, no frame, no tires, just the cab. So I can put it in my garage and build a American Truck Simulator in my garage. You know, you open the door, you sit in the seat, all the screens around you, computer tucked around somewhere behind the dash, or maybe where the gas tank would be. Actually sit in a truck seat, in a truck cab, playing a trucking game. That would be so awesome. And yes, I'm a nerd, but I own it. My phone just fell, sorry about that. And I don't even know why it's a Freightliner Cascadia. I just keep seeing those for sale on Facebook Marketplace real cheap. It's because no one throws away a Peterbilt. I think I recorded a video a month ago, a few weeks ago, whenever it was, where I talked about what I did for the summer. I went on an Alaska cruise. I just never posted that video. You guys will probably never see that one. Must not have been good enough to want to edit it. I did buy this Iowa DLC and I started doing all the missions to do the cruising Iowa event, but yeah, I gave up on it pretty quick. It's Iowa, it's not exciting. I'll probably do the same thing when it's North Dakota. Sorry, just Iowa's not exciting. North Dakota's not exciting. Doesn't have the draw like Colorado. The mountains and the rivers and the nature. Sorry, I know it might not be accurate, but I'm just speaking my truth. Let's get this thing in here. Let's get it dropped off. I'll say goodbye to you folks. Go ahead and click like or subscribe. Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. Or don't. I'll like you either way. Why don't you get down there and say hello? Tell me where you're from. Let me know if they have your state in American Truck Sim. Maybe I'll go visit it. Other than that, that'll be it, guys. Let's go park this sucker and see if I've forgotten how to back up a trailer in the meantime. I'll see you in a little bit. You guys go watch some more videos and I'll go play some more games. Bye. That's the hardest one you got for me? And we did it. Bye, folks.